What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. And as I mentioned in my Where Have I Been video, I mentioned that I have been PAing, and y'all, you really don't know if you're about that production life unless you're in it. Okay, you just don't know. So I just want to kind of just give some very general, very broad I guess notes on my experience as a production assistant. I'll probably have like one of my other friend girls come on here and we may talk about it a little bit more in depth about our experiences being on full production sets. So first off, if you may not know this, I want to be a DP. Well, I am a DP. I am a DP. So, but I want to be more skilled in it in terms of, you know, maybe what I need to know, lighting and all that good stuff. Didn't really know much about that, but anyways, a production assistant is really someone who is assisting on set. You're assisting production with production. You're helping carrying water, making sure people on set need water, making copies, maybe running talent somewhere. You may be getting crafty. You may be helping move tables and stuff like that. But I will say this, you probably most likely will not help like camera, grip. You probably won't help those people. You may help a gaffer, may not. And it's one of those things that people have told us, like, you don't touch their stuff. If they break it, it's on them. You break it, it's on you. And it's just like, I don't want that. I don't want all that in my life. I don't want that in my life. But essentially, that's who you're helping. You're helping people around the set, like, you know, just being present, just always moving, always there. That's what you're doing. And one of the things that I thought about to like even share was like, how do you prepare to be a PA? Again, like I mentioned earlier, it's really one of those things like you have to experience, but I will say this. Shout out to Victoria, I'm leaving it there, but shout out to Victoria, my first gig that I got as a PA. She told me, what you really need is to have common sense and be on time. Being on time is half the battle, and saving receipts. Save receipts, okay? Listen, you'll get it, and you'll probably hear that like 1,000 times, maybe in one day. But save receipts, be on time, and have common sense. Being on time is so crucial, especially your first day. If you are late your first day, it's just like everything goes downhill. And y'all, I have seen this happen in my 2 projects that I worked on. Somebody has been late. And there was one project where the person was just, that shit just never showed up. They took off with some of the petty cash and a whole nother story time. But it's one of those things to like just keep yourself hydrated, wear good shoes, and come in with a really good attitude. Honestly, like especially if this is something that you want to do, I really feel like if you feel like this is your calling or your purpose, or you're just curious, like, you know, come in willing to just learn, willing to, you know, just be present. And I will say this, which I am thankful for, to have been on sets where people have been like warm and have been wanting to teach. The first project that I was on, the producer was like, you know, definitely let me know if there's something that you want to know. Talk to the other people on set. And we're talking to other people on set, like DP, director, audio and stuff like that. Like I kind of feel people out. I kind of try to feel people out because sometimes, you know, everybody is not a you come talk to me person, but for the most part, people have been very warm in terms of like, yeah, if you want to know this, come let me know. But like people are really open like that, and it's just like if you're willing to learn, if you're willing to want to know, they'll be there to help you. As I mentioned in my other video, it is time consuming, especially if it's like a week at a time project or 2 weeks at a time. Depending on the project, the length of the project, it's sometimes hard to try to be present on set and then do your own work. Time management is a tricky situation with that, but that's just something I feel like you're gonna have to figure that out on your own when you're in it and depending on the project. Last thing I will say, you definitely need to be able to carry 50 pounds of whatever. Like when they be like on those applications or those whatever, like, can you carry 50 pounds? It's like, yes or no, because you're gonna be carrying stuff, not gonna be like, oh my gosh, but you're gonna be carrying stuff. As I said at the beginning of this, I am working towards being a more experienced DP. So that right now, the journey that I'm going with that is I'm trying to learn lighting, I'm trying to learn placement with certain things, I'm trying to teach myself some stuff, and I actually reached out to someone in the industry for some help, and they have been helpful with that. Brittany Janae is someone who I also look up to, gang, Black Women Create. She's just dope to just watch and see her process with certain things. But being a PA is an experience. It's cool as hell. Being a production assistant, I don't know, it's interesting. Every time I get on set or every time I finish working on the set, I'm like, I don't want to do this no more, but I always end up accepting the job. I ain't gonna lie, like, it's fun. I look forward to doing it again and again, but also learning and moving forward. And yeah, like I said, I think I am gonna do like a little story time though. What I can talk about, because you know, non-disclosures are a thing. So yeah, but again, thank y'all so much for watching this video. I hope you found this a little interesting. If you're considering taking on a production job, take it, you know what I'm saying? But you can say no. Know that you can say no. You can't say no. But for real this time, I'll see y'all in my next video. Talk to you later. Bye. What was that? Talk to y'all later. Bye.